out here once again in nature with the olive trees and the pines, and I've got my dog here with me, and I just wanted to update you on a few things. First of all, to say thank you so much to everyone who has been watching these videos and who has been commenting the bright spots last time were beautiful, and we have a winner of our giveaway. That's my dog shaking the branch where I've got my camera. So we've got the winner of the giveaway, which is Mar from Huelva, which is really exciting. I'm also going to talk about the end of our Knit 3 Words challenge. What else? I will show you some of the progress on my mystery cowl that I had been working on, the earth stole, also some of the progress on the top that I was knitting, the Cala Galdana, and talk to you about the advent calendar for 2020, the 12 days of before the winter solstice and to celebrate December. And last but not least, I will talk about a lovely plant, which today will be elder. So stay tuned, and thank you for everything. Also, I wanted to reintroduce myself for anyone who is new here and maybe hasn't seen my previous videos. My name is Nicole, and I am a New Yorker living and knitting in Andalusia, the south of Spain, for more than a decade now. And I started this channel to talk about knitting and natural dyes and to talk about plants, all of the things that I love. And I'm really excited to say that I am now interviewing my friends in the knitting world and other creators. So that's been really exciting to get to talk with people from all over the place in both English and Spanish. And yeah, I'll be talking with designers, knitwear designers, with yarn dyers, with herbalists, with lots of different people. So that's going to be really fun, and I will be releasing those videos as well. So thank you again for being here.
Okay, vamos a ver, let's see. Manuel, okay, felicidades.
Here we have the beautiful project bag by Ailema Loca. I'll leave her information down below because she makes super high quality, fantastic project bags. You can see on the inside, super nice. Here's her little logo and a little bit of the pattern. So in this bag is my Earth Mystery Cowl Stole by Marianela Galo. And I'm going slowly but surely. So I have already done this third part here, but there's 6 parts, so I'm only halfway done. But I'm very happy because it's going to be a really warm, beautiful scarf for the winter. So I recently watched her video where she explained the different inspirations for all the segments, and I didn't even realize, and now that I know, I feel like I'm even more excited to knit it. So the beginning part represents Europe, and these leaves represent the bay leaf, which is a very common plant here in Europe for cooking, and you can see it growing in so many different places. So here's the bay leaf. And then we continue into Africa, and this is the boab tree. So you can see the stitches look like the boab tree. And then we get to the Americas, and what plant is very, very common, very typical in America? Corn. So we have the corn. Here we have a little mistake, but we're not going to look at that, that's okay. And yeah, I think it's really beautiful, and I'm super excited to be working on it. And again, this yarn is yak and silk merino blend from a friend, ENG Yarns. And this is the natural dye speckle kit of Tintika yarn, so you can make your own naturally dyed speckles. And this is merino sock yarn. It's very, very soft and very beautiful. And I think that it's making a lovely fabric. So I'm very happy with that. I will continue working on it, little by little. And then I have this beautiful, beautiful project bag, which I got in Barcelona Knits last year. This is made by the lovely Sandbags. I will leave her information down below. Unfortunately, I broke the zipper because I was pulling it by here. So my beautiful friend Marianela was able to replace the zipper with another zipper. Now I have double zipper and it's awesome. Okay, so inside here I have my lovely Cala Galdana top, and I'm really excited about this. Actually, I have basically finished one ball of yarn already. So it's going to be a little bit hard to show you, and I hope that the next time that I'm here it will be finished. But this is going to be like a summer top. Hopefully I'll finish it before the middle of September. But I'm already down to here. I'm already down at the part where we are doing the pines. I see a pine tree over here. You can see my progress from here to here. Yeah, super fun. I had to redo this top part like 3 times because at first I didn't trust the pattern, and I was like, for my size it was increasing like way too much. And so then I ripped it out and I said, well, I'm just gonna do what I think I should do, which you should never do that. You should follow the pattern. The pattern is a pattern for a reason, and people have tested it. So then it was way too narrow, and it was like here, and I was like, I'm not gonna wear that. So then I went back and I decided to do the second size. So it is smaller than what I thought it should be, but I feel like I knit really, really loose, and maybe that's why. But I tried it on and I'm really happy with the way it fits. The only thing is that my gauge, like not my gauge, my tension is really not off. I'm hoping that like when I block this, it'll like get smoother, but yes, I'm really happy. And again, this is the yarn that I dyed with Vitex leaves using Tintica's merino sock base, and it's really, really soft, and I'm really excited to finish it. So I'm gonna keep working on that. I've probably got maybe another 7 inches or something. And yeah, next time I'll show you. You're probably like, I don't even know what that is, but it's gonna be like a summer top. So this is the back part. I'll hold it like this. Here's the back part. Goes like this, and then there's like a string that loops to the front part. So I don't know. I'll show you next time. Hopefully I'll be finished. That is the plan. And that's it. I will show you. This is how much yarn I have left, but I have to roll up another ball and keep going. So that's it. Also, I wanted to say that today is the day that we release our patterns from the Knit 3 Words Challenge. And I am so excited to share along with all of these beautiful designers and creators who have made such wonderful projects. You can find shawls and cowls and socks and even project bags. There are so many beautiful projects that were created, and I think it's really wonderful. You can search on Instagram or on YouTube with the hashtag Knit3WordsChallenge and find everyone's creations and creative process, and just really get to know so many people in this wonderful world of knitting. Check on Insta. If you don't speak Spanish, I would say that most of the videos are in Spanish, but you can look on Instagram and see all of the creations using the hashtag. I'll put the hashtag down below in Spanish so that you can check it out. And I think it's really inspiring to see what everyone came up with, this like vast array of creations from the same 3 words. It's amazing. So I'm really excited. My pattern will be on Ravelry. If you have a problem with Ravelry, or if you just send me an email and I can get you the pattern, no problem. I am putting the pattern up for a very small price just because I feel like that is doing honor to all of the other designers who are selling their patterns, and I feel like I saw how much work it is to create a pattern and get that out there. So just a small little price. But if you have a problem with that, just let me know, send me an email, and we can work it out. No problem. I just want people to knit my pattern. I'm super excited about it. So check that out. Also, I wanted to say that I am extremely excited and proud to say that I am going to release into the world my little advent calendar of little gifts of joy for the winter season. I've been thinking about this for a very long time, probably since last year when I participated in the first annual Herbal Tea Winter Advent Swap, organized by the lovely Maria of Ninja Chickens. I will leave the information down below because that is happening once again this year, and it is international, where she will organize a swap with a group of people, and you will send each group a small, like maybe six different teas, and you all trade, and then every day of December you have a little tea bag to open and enjoy that day with your knitting or whenever you want. So that's really wonderful that she's doing that again this year. But I wanted to offer little gifts of stitch markers and a progress keeper and just little surprises for 12 days of the winter season. Well, really, the first day of winter actually begins on the winter solstice. So you can organize your December as you want. You can open up one gift every other day until the 24th. You can open up, I kind of like the idea of having the last gift on the 21st, which is the winter solstice. So you can open up starting on the 9th and open up the 12 days before the solstice. However you want to organize it is fine, but I think it's really fun. I thought about doing 24 gifts, but I think that that's just too much, and I wanted it to be accessible to everyone. So I also have decided that I'm going to have free shipping if you place your order before the 1st of October. Free shipping worldwide. So if you're in the States, if you're in South America, if you're in England, if you're in Spain, wherever you are, if you want your stitch marker, progress keeper, advent calendar of semi-precious stones, which are absolutely beautiful and inspired by this warm and cozy season, then send me a message. Send me a message here. Send me a message on my email, which will be down below. Send me a message on Instagram. And if you place your order before the 1st of October, free shipping. And then I will send them out in November so that they are at your house way before December starts. And you can have your little surprises every day to open up, and it's going to be so much fun. And I'm really excited to share this with you all. It has been something I've been thinking about offering for a really long time, and I'm so excited to finally have it ready and get them out there. So let me know if you want yours. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about beautiful elder. I'm sitting right now next to the Alhambra and looking at a beautiful elder bush. Sometimes it's a tree. It can grow very, very, very tall. Actually, down by the river we have one that is huge, like the biggest bush, I guess it's a tree, that I've ever seen. It's massive. And yes, I think elder is really, really special and super powerful and magical and wonderful and helpful for our immune system, and really important in times like now. I remember when we were in confinement, quarantine back in the spring, and I was so upset thinking every day that my beautiful elder was in flower. And that only happens once a year, and I look forward to it all year because I can make this delicious lemon cordial that I drink all summer. And I was just so sad that I couldn't get to my tree, and I just wanted to go get my flowers. But finally I was able to get to the river. We were allowed out of the house, and yes, there were still flowers on the tree. A lot of them had started to go to berry already, which is fine because whenever I harvest any of the flowers, I always like to leave plenty so that there are berries in the fall. So the flowers are really wonderful because they are full of pollen and lots of nutrients, and they're really helpful for your immune system. Maybe if you feel like you're getting a cold or a flu. It's very cooling energetically. It's used, a lot of people will make a tea for infants, newborns, who have a fever. It is really good for bringing down a fever. You can take it as a tea internally, as a tincture, or just as like a sponge bath for a baby that has a high fever. It's very, very gentle for children, and it's known for children if they are cold or flu. It's antibacterial, antiviral, expectorant if you're having like congestion in the chest. Also, it's amazing. I love it. And to make the cordial is really simple. Just in spring, when the flowers are full of pollen and smelling delicious, and the bees are there and everything, you can collect some. And you boil up some water, and you put in a lot of honey and some lemon juice. You could even put in some of the lemon rind as well. And then you put in the fresh flowers, and you let it sit overnight. You turn it off before you turn off the fire before you put in the flowers, and you let it sit overnight. And then you have a delicious lemon cordial, or like a syrup that you can add to you can add it to sparkling water. You can add it to any of your teas, make iced tea, and that could be the lemonade part. And it's just so delicious to drink all summer. It's really cooling, and it's just such a wonderful summer treat. And I was so happy that I was able to make some for this summer. And the berries, which you will find, I mean, honestly, here we had them like ripe in late August, September, and probably in cooler places. I don't know how it will be in other climates, but here towards the end of summer, you'll be able to get the fruit. And what I do with the fruit is I collect it. I just cut off the whole branches with all of the berries, and I put them in the freezer. Once they are frozen, it is super easy with a fork just to get them all off the stems, and so you're only using the berries. The stems and the leaves are toxic. I would not be consuming the stems or leaves, so be careful. I mean, if there's a little bit of stems, I'm fine. I haven't had any problems. So you just want to get the berries, and I put them in some water, and I bring that to a very, very low boil, and I let that sit on like a low fire for like 20 minutes or even more. And I will add in a lot of honey. You could also use sugar, but I like to use honey if I have some. If I'm lucky enough to have a jar of honey, I will put in half a jar of honey. And then I will let that sit overnight, and then you can strain out the berries and the seeds, and then you have a delicious syrup. And the syrup is super antiviral, and like all dark fruits, that color is all of the flavonoids, and this is antioxidant. There's a lot of anthocyanins. It counteracts viral attacks, which is really important. Just like blueberries or any dark fruits. Like, these dark fruits are really good for your brain food, anti-cancer. Elderberries are full of vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron, phosphorus, vitamin B6. You can use them fresh, or you can buy them online or from an herbal shop and get them dried. You can make a tincture with them. I mean, look online and you will find millions of ways to work with elderberry. You could even just make tea out of it. Anti-inflammatory. I've heard that people even use it for combating or working with arthritis pain. If you have congestion, like I said before, congestion, upper respiratory problems, very good for this. And because sauco, that's how you say it in Spanish, because sambucus is the Latin name, is so helpful for enhancing our immune system. I think that it's just really important. Whenever I read or look into herbalism, one thing that is always talked about is maintaining health and nourishing your body and trying to regain health or working towards this state in your body that you are paying attention to even just like the slightest signs so that you can catch things earlier, and just trying to nourish your body so that you have all the nutrients and vitamins and minerals and everything that you need for healthy functioning so that you can live at peace and know that you're doing everything that you can to take care of yourself. And I think it's really nice if you could get some elderberry syrup in your cabinet to have on hand for the next time your throat feels a little bit scratchy. And yeah, I read in Spanish, on my Spanish version, this whole text from this book I have about ancestral wisdom of the plants. And elderberry has lots of folklore. So yes, there's a lot to look into about elder, lots of folklore and many things that you can read up on. But one thing I thought was really interesting, I don't follow the Harry Potter series, but apparently the most powerful wand in the Harry Potter series was the sambucus, like from the sambucus, which is elder. So yeah, that's interesting. And they say that this tree wards off evil. I mean, this might come from the fact I read that when people used to keep horses like in right near their house, they would drape the leaves over the horses because it keeps away flies. So that's nice. And maybe this whole idea of warding off evil is because it helps you ward off any sicknesses or anything like that. So yes, and they say that before you harvest from elder, you have to ask permission from the fairies because it is a tree where there is elder spirits and fairies and everything. So be careful and be kind to your elder. Yes, there's a saying that I don't know where it's from, but I heard it somewhere, and they said, "Elder be ye ladies' tree, burn it not, or cursed you'll be." So you can't really burn elder. They even say that you shouldn't make a baby's crib out of elder probably because the branches and the roots are toxic. So yes, so just be careful with elder. But I think that the berries and the flowers are super, super powerful and amazing, and something that you should all get to know, and really, really, really tasty. So enjoy your elder and have fun and take care of yourselves.